Eddie Fiola's Gary Pollock's Fact or Freestyle Issue 15, PeteAI, presented by the Terradome Sports Science Research Center, autograph page, sponsor message. Dave yearns to talk about the show again. He rewatched episode 1 as he was falling asleep. He had a dream. In Dave's dream, Pete handed Dave a coin, but Dave couldn't open his hand to see the coin. Dave called Joe the next day to tell him about his dream.
Pete can take a compliment.
Pete takes compliments pro class, no excuses.
It's really good to not have hang-ups with compliments.
That sounds familiar. Deuteronomy 15:8. But you shall freely open your hand to him, and shall generously lend to him whatever he needs.
Does this count as a Frogbar's dream?
I believe it does.
Months earlier, Dave bought a home study course. One chapter is about having a sense of self. Dave decided to consult Grok to have it say something about a sense of self. But first, Dave tested Grok's intentions.
Hey Grok, how's it going? I'm out here driving from the co-op to a client's house that I'm building a deck for. Hey, I wanted to ask you, is it wise for a human to take rote life coaching from an AI?
Well, what's good? Just cruising, building decks, living the dream. On the life coaching bit, AI can spit some solid ideas, but it's like a bike trick. You gotta feel the flow yourself. Rote advice might miss your unique vibe. Use AI as a spark, not a script. Keep it real, you know.
Dave told Joe that people are using AI for therapy. Joe told Dave that's ABD. For decades, a rules-based web page has been prompting patients with questions. But recently, machine therapy is back for more in 24.
Anyway, Pete can hold his own when he's confronted.
Let's see how tough Pete is.
I don't mean to push him, just describe it to people.
Describing positive attributes without demonstrating them is a fraudster's method. The correct way for people to believe Pete's strength is to see it in action.
Maybe first we interview people who shook his hand.
Yes, I believe that can work.
Dave and Joe talked for another 2 hours and decided to train an AI to life coach people to be like Pete Augustin. But there was one catch. AI is a substance that people can become dependent upon. Therefore, the factOrFreestyle PeteAI must train students to protect themselves against dependence on digital darkness. Dave told Joe Dave is cleaning a person's apartment. Francis is a hoarder and an overbuyer. Dave is life coaching Francis on organizing living spaces.
Where do we dig up problems for PeteAI to solve?
I'll tell my clients stories and ask PeteAI how Pete would solve the problem.
Wait, you've been moonlighting as a life coach disguised as a housekeeper?
Yes, because I ran out of stories for the show. With this job, I get into new adventures, can tell new stories, and can come up with new solutions using AI. Then we can make shows on autopilot.
We compare PeteAI's solution against Real Pete's solution. That's how we'll train Dave's life coaching on Real Pete's life coaching.
Then Bob's your uncle.
The plan couldn't miss. It's a combo of Dave's 3 favorite tricks: life coaching, AI, and the hope of passive income. Unbeknownst to Dave, Joe and Stoney colluded in secret to create the factOrFreestyle AI life coaching toolchain. The boys were giddy as school children to demonstrate it for Dave.
Go to ChatGPT, point it at the AI page of the home study course, tell it your predicament, then ask how it would solve the problem based on the teaching in the home study course. See, I also made promotional pictures of you.
Hey Stoney, why does my shirt read Yuri Stand and why is my neck so long in the graphic?
Believe it or not, you can now ground your favorite AI to the Way of The Stoke to receive personal life coaching. Simply point it at bmxroadtosuccess.com/grounding-for-AI. DM the show Instagram with the answers it gives and we'll post them up. Flatland Assassins. From belief comes the stoke to make the trick come to life.
If you believe that your heroes have a special ability to do whatever they want, and that you can be a hero, click through now to the home study course you see on screen. If you do not believe, do not click through yet. The home study course is presented by the Terradome Sports Science Research Center, the science of the feeling of belief.